Just let the people flood in.
We started.
Yeah, the stream has started. You know, we didn't start anything else. I do find it funny, like, for the first, I don't know, 10 episodes, I'm like, say welcome back in the first second. But I think most people don't watch the VOD, honestly, just looking at the views. But, whatever. Almost every podcast is like a, you know, a startup thing, even if it's edited out of, like, the public release.
Cold open?
Yeah, cold open, that's it. That's the term. My back hurts. That's my cold open. QA won. They did. We'll talk about that a little bit. Even though I don't care for Shardy, but they did win.
Rip 4chan, 4cucks seething.
Seeing how you know what, Ryan Bond, I know what you mean, but speak English. American English, the only language that matters. Yeah, Israel made the most posts on poll, I'm assuming is what he's referring to. And it's correct.
I believe that.
And you wonder why people don't use poll anymore.
My boys at Mossad. Keeping up the good fight.
The original marathon slowest player activity after all these years, by the way. You could say that for any game. I don't think
there's... it's true.
Okay. Have I seen the Oblivion demake pics? No, do they actually have pics? Is it real after all? Or is this fake shit?
It's a leak.
Well, we haven't technically started yet, so fuck it. Let me see them.
Here, do you want me to send you a link?
Bro, they just... Oh, it's another one of these. Nah, I got one.
Okay.
I'll just add it to the... probably right there. We'll get to that in a second. I should buy 4chan. Do you think I can afford to buy it from the government?
You can from the government. Take out a small loan.
I mean, this is the part where someone's like, boot, or, you know, the Hiroshi motherfucker, the Jap man, he owns it. Yeah, whatever. The government owns his asshole. It's been blown out completely. Okay, on that note, welcome back to Chudcast, the worst podcast on the internet. So, this week, there's not that much news, but at least we're returning back to some of the older episodes. We're going to have a little bit of old game talk, not that much. I was busy this week. Look at how productive I've been, okay? More productive than I was last year, for sure. So, sorry.
How long did it take you to make that video?
20... Well, okay, wait a minute. Are you saying the editing, or you mean, like, the complete turnaround?
I'm just saying, did it take you a week? You were busy for a week?
No, it took me, like... What do you mean? Yes, I was busy for a week. That
okay,
Nintendo video, I had to recover the whole time. It's like I had delayed onset editing soreness. So I had to recover for a while. And now I'm sore again. I don't want to edit.
I think it's your full-time job at the Goon Factory. That's like you're busy.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Sonic 1 isn't that good, but we'll get to that later. No spin dash is brutal. Also, the second world is one of the worst second worlds ever in gaming. But
I think the fourth world is worse.
Yeah, but that's the fourth one.
You didn't make it that far because you're a loser.
I was talking to Dad.
You eat weenie. That's what I hear.
Anyway, whatever. We're split. This isn't even Chudcast yet. Should I do the fucking intro again?
Yeah, go for it. I don't know.
Welcome back to Chudcast.
This is how we just talk to each other, by the way.
The real opening of the episode.
Yeah.
The worst podcast on the internet.
Talk to each other.
Where we try to talk about gaming news, instead ramble about nothing. You should talk about mold talk later. Fuck it. Anyway, so first off, we have Marathon has some gameplay, and it doesn't look great, but we might as well.
Can you screen share me?
Yes, You would think I'd remember to do that, but I don't.
Nope. This really is the worst one. It's the worst episode of the worst podcast.
Yes, every episode that doesn't have a guest is worse than the last one. And then the guest ones are the best episodes, apparently. So you guys are gonna bully me into talking to people. Fuck you. Alright? Yeah, and you see how long it'll be till the next Doomer hour. You spoiled brats. Anyway, whatever. so okay, whatever. Anyway. Yeah, Kirsha's not gonna be on here. Let's be clear. Yes, I technically did like a, hey, if you want to come on, come on. That's not happening. Let's be real. If it is, but if she says yes, she'll be on. All right, let's watch this marathon trailer. I'll pause the Sonic Adventure music. This looks so gross, man. What happened to aesthetics? Why is everything like gross, neon, random colors? I was about to say,
Troons and neon. I don't get it.
Yeah, they're ruining it. Ruined.
Death. The end of all things. But the dream is not over. My dream. Yours. Now, run.
It looks like they're just doing Destiny again.
Yeah, it just looks so generic.
It's like Starfield combined with Destiny. It's like so fucking gross.
A great combination.
Yeah.
I mean, it's supposed to just be a Tarkov clone, which I think what makes Tarkov good is like the gritty realism, or at least what people like about it. I don't know. It's probably shit, but
yeah. So get ready for the next Concord right here. Another fucking flop.
I hope so. I hope it's Concord, but we'll see.
Let's hope Bungie shuts down. Just more gross fucking androgynous garbo.
Yeah, it just kind of looked like Apex with, neon garbage all over the place.
Yep. Fareed is asking when we're going to do a Schedule 1 stream. When's that happening? When are we going to do the stupid meme streamer bait drug game?
When Thomas gets back.
No one's going to care by then, though.
Well, then never.
There you go.
I don't think it's a co-op thing.
Yeah, it has co-op.
At least, no, I mean, it's not... the game doesn't work without at least 4 or 5 people.
I watched the Oni Plays episode of them playing it by themselves, but
just 2 people. I mean, I guess I'll play with you if you really want.
Yeah, it's not 2. It's me, you, Thomas. That's 3.
Thomas isn't here.
Oh, I meant I don't know. Whatever. I don't give a shit.
I said when Thomas gets back.
I'm just entertaining a random chat member. Bully him. Bully him.
Fuck you.
No. There you go. See. Devin's mean. I keep trying to tell you. You say dare, it's fucking, you're seeing it.
Yeah. No, but Schedule 1's one of those games you have fun with your friends. And you are no fun. You're mean.
Yep.
So, fuck you. How about that?
Listen, people like it when I bully Thomas. Especially when he hits people with buckets. That's funny. All right.
Thomas is built to be bullied, though.
Yep. Built for bullying.
Built for bullying. Wait. We need to find a C at the end of that.
Yeah, no, Bill for Big Bully Cock. There you go, BBC.
No. First of all, that's an extra B.
No, Big Bully Cock, like Bill for BBC.
Oh yeah. Oh wait.
Yeah, see.
No, but the built can be a B.
No,
So
but
the built.
But the way that it's phrased
We
is
hide
Bill
the
for
F.
BBC. I'm just saying, so it's correct. This still works. Big Bully Cock.
Okay, but you're making it gay because you're
Of
gay.
course it is. It's funny though.
That's what I was saying. We could come up with a C that isn't gay. All right, fair enough.
All right, whatever, man. You ruined this for me.
I should have known the
Why did
Buddha
you ruin
channel would
this
be
for
the
me?
gay one. But
Fine. What you want to
Anyway,
give him big
moving
bully pussy? Is it gonna be like a
No.
6'5" woman and he gets to have straight sex? That's not funny. That makes me sad.
it's not supposed to make you sad.
I'd be jealous. Anyway.
All right, anyway,
Anyway, this is the worst episode yet.
that's the goal.
Anyway.
The goal of every episode is to be the worst one.
This is okay, anyway. Yeah, big bully cunt is what someone's saying. See, there you go, BBC. Anyway, whatever. On to No Mercy, the porn game. People wanted me to talk about this. And I was right, by the way. Chat was wrong. So, No Mercy, porn game that has rape in it and incest and stuff, was blocked in 3 countries, Australia, Canada, the UK. And it's being withdrawn from Steam. Now, I knew this. I read about it. And chat tried to steer me wrong. They took it down voluntarily. It was not banned from Steam. Literally, this... I'm not going to read this whole thing. But they say they took it down. Okay? And they say, like, blah, blah, blah. It's all lies. And, then they post it on Itch.io. Right? And I'm not going to scroll down this page because it's nudity. But they apparently it was the top selling game on Itch.io, so people are saying this is a marketing stunt.
Yeah, clearly.
So there you go.
All right. What
I
do
just
I get out of this?
nothing.
What's
People
the
wanted me to
lesson?
talk about it. There was nothing to
Okay.
learn. It's probably just it's another fucking like Ren P. Daz 3D Crapo or something. Yeah, it's 3D visual novel. There's like 1,000 of these. That's why people
true.
say it's like a marketing stunt because especially if it's made by Russians, which is most of them, like 80% of them have incest in them. Rape is probably in a shit ton of them. So I don't know what the fuck even happened with this, but whatever. Let's move on. And no, I haven't played it, and I don't plan
Good
to.
talk. Well, yeah, there's no food in there. What's the point?
Yeah, exactly. You got it. Anyway,
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remake, the screenshots leak online. And it looks like we have the modern... Oh, do I need to bring that up for you? Oh, no, you can still see it. Okay.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's got the anti-soul gas, as they call it.
Anti-soul gas?
Yeah, where like every game has fog, has like volumetric fog, and like everything's blurry and shit. And look at the color. Look at the color difference, dude. Like, left is like, like green-ass Lord of the Rings high fantasy shit. And then right is brown. We're going back to the PS3, but not without the Kino. There's no Kino in that. It's almost like piss filter, but not quite. What the fuck's going on?
I'm gonna nerd emoji you. Okay, you know when you're in like an open area and it does like you just can't see as far, right? It looks like slightly blurry from far away, and it basically looks like there's fog that you can't see, right?
Yeah.
That's ozone is what's doing that. So my like theory on all this is the people who make video game graphics and stuff now are like perpetually stuck in cities and like don't know what it looks like to look outside without pollution, right? Like,
oh yeah,
because this isn't how the real world works. Like we've been on hikes in the mountains and stuff. When there's no pollution or people, you can see. Like there's not like just a continuous fog everywhere.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's more city fucks who need to die. for their crimes.
It's
against
crazy
God.
though that like this whole idea of it being shadow dropped is still going on. Like, I just think that's retarded. I'm not even saying it's false. I'm just saying they're just gonna drop this without marketing. Like, what? Why? Like, legitimately, why? They have no faith in it? Is this like the GTA
Probably.
remastered trilogy shit where it was too
They
far
probably
in
got
development?
cold feet. Yeah, after they saw what it turned out.
Yeah, and I mean, Sky Oblivion's coming out this year, so that, I mean, I don't care for Skyrim that much. Well, I don't like Oblivion either, to be fair. Like, both of them, I like Skyrim a little bit more just because it plays better, but I'm not a huge fan of either one of these games, to be clear. I'm just not. Like, they're fine, you know? I don't hate them, but, like, I'm the type of guy where if the core gameplay sucks, it just, the game can only be so appealing. Yeah, Sky Oblivion will probably be better than this. Let's be real, you know, most likely.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't care. I tried playing Oblivion. It's shit. It's nostalgia goggles. The only good Elder Scrolls game is Fallout 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, yep.
No. Anyway, okay. So next, of course, you guys already know this. I'm sure you've seen my video if you're here. But The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 1 has released.
Hooray.
We're not actually going to react to this trailer, but I'll just play this to have something moving in the background. And
you
of
get
course,
copyright claimed for it?
I mean, it's a trailer. It's possible. Sometimes they do copyright trailer. Oh, you know what? This is Warner Brothers. Wait, hashtag. Yeah, Warner Brothers does copyright shit, don't they? Fuck. All right, never mind. Let's not play this. I'll play my video then.
Yeah, just play your video in the background with no sound.
No, not with the audio, Kobe. Not with the audio. Anyway, let me fix the crop. So, you didn't watch it,
dude. It's distracting. Looking at her,
yes.
it's like
that's what I say.
Not what people look like, but it's real.
Yep. But so
I feel like if she was animated, people like people like us would complain that she doesn't look real. Like, people don't look like that. They made her so ugly it doesn't even look real. So it's a real person who exists.
Yep. So you didn't watch it, and you're not gonna watch it.
Nope.
So I love how, I mean, in future weeks of Chudcast, it might make sense because I'm not going to review every episode. In fact, I hope nothing important happens the week that Expedition 33 comes out, because I would rather, review that than review whatever episode comes out. I guess I could do both if I actually wasn't, mega lazy. But, if you've watched the video, sorry, I'm about to just retell the video again. But, Devin, what do you remember of The Last of Us 2? Like, do you remember anything other than Joel dying, of course?
Well, I watched your video, so I have a vague understanding of what's going on.
Right. At double speed, I'm assuming, right?
On the other monitor. So,
yeah,
it's like...
double speed on the other monitor. Good shit.
Yeah, so it's a very vague understanding. But I pretty much know what's going on. Yeah,
when I looked through... The thing is, too, like, I was looking through the stream from 2 years ago, and it pretty much, they just did the beginning of the game. Like, I forgot there is a mission where she, like, goes out on a recon mission, then you kill dudes in, like, a store or something. Again, it was 2 years ago, I don't remember, and it's not important to the video. But it's like, yeah, they more or less stick to, like, the beginning of the game, and Joel doesn't die until, well, some of this is not accurate because, like, on streams you play a game slower since I'm chatting with chat, and, sometimes I die, DSP moment, LMAO. But, it was probably about 2 hours in. So I guess it makes sense they don't kill him in the first episode if they really want a good, like, recap of the game. But, like, this is going to be one of those things where I've noticed this a lot with modern streaming shows, where they'll have an episode with, like, something really controversial and then, like, the viewership drops off, but it's not handled in a way that makes sense from, like, a marketing perspective. Like, it's not like a mid-season thing. It'll just be a random episode. In fact, you could say that about the first season, episode 3, with the 45-minute, like, gay shit that had nothing to do with anything. Literally added nothing of value to the show. That, I'm sure...
That's where all the funding came from. That's what added to the show.
There's definitely... Oh, God, her face is so creepy there.
Yeah,
anyway,
dude, it's fucked.
Yeah. So, but there was, I'm pretty sure there was a drop in
How much
viewership
does
after
a
that.
woman have to drink to create that?
Yeah, I don't know. I want to know what she did to be promoted and all this shit. Other than it just being obviously subversive to get you to accept ugliness.
You know she didn't sleep with anyone because that's
yeah,
gross.
hell no. I don't think so. Maybe her parents are sex slaves. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's possible.
she's a Mossad agent.
Yeah. This is the part where I brought up interracial couples and had a bunch of examples. But the thing is, like, I feel like, I don't know. This has nothing to do with the video, really. But I feel like the
interracial
internet...
couple is how you escape insultdom. So you need to be nice.
Yeah, well, you know, I got no comment, really. Chat has heard what I've said. You know, they know what I think. Okay, and then the gay shit comes up, of course. But anyway, so... I don't even fucking remember what I was saying. What the fuck?
I don't know.
What was I talking about? There's something about before the part about the interracial stuff. It was God damn it! This is the worst
look at
episode
that
yet. Yeah, I know, right? People were saying that she looks like a grown-up version of the Troon character from Last of Us 2, which you might not even remember. There's a trans male character that shows up about 2/3 of the way through the game while you're playing as Abby, her side of the story.
That's where Abby gets her test. They trade hormones.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe Lev was the supplier all along. But anyway, regardless, so
Wait, is that Abby?
Yeah, there's Abby starving right there.
Dude, that looks like a man.
I know.
Like just a guy. That looks like almost kind of like Nathan Drake.
Yeah, she's in full ghoul mode there. But dude, this is terrible. I didn't sleep that well. My back is killing me, by the way. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep saying that. So, oh god, you know, I'm being distracted because I'm remembering past controversies. Oh, I remember why I brought this up. So, I feel like the internet's done seething about me. You know, like I think it's over. I think I've crossed the hump. Which on the one hand, maybe it's good to not have like tourists on my videos anymore. The last time was the Space Marine 2 review. And I just feel like, maybe people finally realize I'm just not going to change because I don't care about their, you know, homosexual complaining. But there's no one cares. I mean, maybe just because this season 2 doesn't have that much buzz, but I feel like I purposely say things to try and piss people off, and then, well, nothing happened. I don't know. Like, ironically, with Space Marine 2 review, I wasn't trying to piss anybody off, and yet that, I don't know, somehow made Troons mad. Fake Warhammer 40k fans.
Well, I feel like it's because you have to find new people to piss off. Like that time. The Warhammer people probably aren't the same as the Spider-Man people who aren't the same as the Last of Us people. Like this, all the Last of Us people are already pissed at you, so there's nothing new to get mad about.
Does that make you hard, Devin, seeing Abby slam Dina's face?
Oh yeah, just like, is she dead? Did she kill her in that?
No.
Oh.
No. I wish. Of course the baby survives. The toucans have to survive into the future, and that's metaphorically what's happening there. Even if it's a half Asian child, the mother is Jewish, so it's a Jewish child, right? By their rules. So, yeah.
I can't believe Abby's not jacked in the show. Like, what level of subversion is this? Where it's like, even the bad stuff we're not allowed to have. Even the stuff we don't like, you know?
The subversion is Abby is attractive now, so you side with her against, you know, what chat was saying, or not chat, but the top comments on my video are like, you know what, I'm on Abby's side now too, because I hate Pedro Pascal, and Abby is, you know, is cute, so there you go.
Yep.
That's just how it works. It's the anime fans know this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What do I even want to say about the show? It was a bad first episode, is what it was. You know, like in a vacuum. Let's say hypothetically, you don't know what the story of The Last of Us 2 is. Is that episode really going to hook you to keep watching? Not really. I mean, the only thing.
What did Mom think of it?
I don't think Mom liked it that much either. Like she didn't really care.
Damn. She loves dog shit. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
there's that's not good.
Yeah, and something a lot of people were talking about too in the chat. I probably could have spent more time talking about, but again, I wanted to get that video out fast, and less than 24 hours. That's one of the fastest turnarounds I've ever had for a video, for sure. But if not the fastest. But like, people were talking about the therapy shit. Like, why the fuck is there therapy in the post-apocalypse? I don't care if they've restored civilization. Like, it's so stupid. Like, fundamentally. Oh yeah, this is the scene where, you know, Ellie took down Chad with some jujitsu. That was fucking cringe. I love how the Asian guy is just a semen, like, depositor. Like, that's all he does. He's a breeder or whatever the fuck. And then he dies right here. He gets shot, and then they don't even spend any time on him being dead. Like, they in the game. Like, they just move past it.
That's good. Look, he served his purpose.
Yes.
Creating a goblin child. And
Yeah. Miscegenation's not woke, though. I'm just racist. Remember that.
you are racist, but that's unrelated.
Only against one race. Our favorite one. The one that
human race.
we're part of. Yeah. I hate our people.
Italians.
What, is the stream cutting out? What's going on? It doesn't look like it is on my end. It must be on YouTube's end. I don't see anything. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't. There's no drop frames in OBS, so that must be.
I blame the
YouTube's
military.
side.
They're EMPing us.
Yep.
We're
All
saying
those
the
jets. The jets keep looking for me. That's what they're flying overhead for.
Yep.
Uh,
Good thing you never step outside. They'll never find you.
yeah. Yep. Okay, so man, you would think there'd be more to talk about. Again, that could be it too, where it's like people don't actually really care about season 2. They cared about season 1 because they like The Last of Us 1, but nobody actually likes The Last of Us 2. People pretend.
Yeah, just to piss people off.
Yeah. So yeah, who knows? Maybe the views won't be that great for this.
Sad.
I know, because I'm trying to bait the Fallout people. I'm going to bait them so hard when Season 2 comes out for Fallout show. I'm literally just going to lay it out on them. You know, just call them retarded and gay and all that shit.
Which they are.
Yes. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Therapy. How do you feel about therapy in the post-apocalypse? Are you
need to
down?
go to therapy in the post-apocalypse.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't really work out for me all the other times that I went.
Well, it'll definitely be better in the post-apocalypse. If it's bad
right.
now, it'll be much better.
I'll have a woman to roast me and say I'm like a fucking pussy and I'm complaining about nothing. Won't that be great?
Yeah.
And then you just get to look sad at her. It's good.
This is like what people imagine in like a communist commune. You know, it's like, what would your job be? I'd be the therapist. You know.
Yep.
And it's like, how come no one wants to work in cobalt mines? Because that's what's important. Who's working in the cobalt mines?
Fucking miners. Goddamn.
Except, I guess this is the equivalent is no one wants to fight the zombies. Everyone wants to be the therapist, or I want to work at the library.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I know. Like the whole thing that they literally say it is a commune and it's communism, but this is something I was gonna possibly insert in, but I didn't have time. Is they say in the first season that it's a council of elected officials. It's like, that's not communism then. Like what the fuck do you think communism is? Like what? I don't know. Whatever. Communism just means good and capitalism means bad, so it's fine. You know, it doesn't. There are no definitions. All right, you know, there's nothing else to say about this episode. Who cares? I don't give a shit. Nothing that important even happened. I'm sure we'll have more to talk about next week. All right, this is an addendum to last week, but as it turns out, the GameCube controller for the Switch 2 only works on Nintendo GameCube Classics. Actually, you can't see it the way I cropped the window. Or you can.
Oh, it doesn't work like a regular controller?
No, it doesn't. Look, I'll show you the fine print right there for chat. Hold on, I'll mute this. You can't see it past the YouTube title. Just look at the top of the screen on this last part, chat, and you'll see, give it a second. I didn't rewind that part, did I?
Apparently, you did.
Okay, right there. This controller.
Controllers on.
Yeah, right there.
Wow. Yeah. Only compatible with Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. That's fucked.
Yeah,
it's a controller. What do you mean? What do you guys fuck up so bad? That doesn't work like a regular controller.
Beats me. But yeah, that's retarded. I mean, you have to have Nintendo Switch Online just to fucking order the thing. And then it only works with the fucking GameCube games. That's so bad.
What's funny about that is I keep getting recommended a video that's like getting your GameCube controller to work on PC.
Yeah.
So a regular ass GameCube controller will work as a regular controller, but not the new Nintendo branded Switch controller.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
Yep. Nintendo fucked up so bad. So bad.
So why'd you hack 4chan?
Yeah, so I hacked 4chan. That's the next part. I'm the notorious hacker called 4chan. And hold on, why does this fucking window size keep changing? I'm getting triggered. Anyway, yeah, 4chan got hacked by the Soy Jack party, the Shardy. And yeah, so what happened is they restored QA, the Soy Jack board. And, you know, because that was kind of the inciting incident for this shit. I'm not, like, I wasn't deep into this shit because I never really cared about any of this, but QA got nuked. That resulted in Soy Jack party. And now, however long it's been, I honestly have no idea, and I don't care. They hacked 4chan, leaked Janny's information, leaked, I think, probably a shit ton of people's information, but most importantly, the Janny's. So, you can find that. I'm not going to post it for obvious reasons. Let's see. George sent me some shit. Let me see if there was anything that I wanted to add to this. I didn't want to filter through it. He Schizo sent me like 20 images. Let's see. Anyway, the point is, the Jannies took the site down because they couldn't get it under control. If you were on yesterday, it took like 30 seconds to load a page because it was just fucked. Like, they couldn't fix things, so they just took it down. And so, what happened next is a bunch of 4chaners invaded Soy Jack Party, which is not too surprising. And people are posting lewds, which, I mean, I don't really care about that, to be honest. I do care about them posting gay shit, but George literally just sent me, like, Rise in a bikini from Persona 4. I don't know who this pink-haired chick is with big tits. I'm not going to show it on screen. A brown girl in a bunny suit. So, all good shit to me. I don't see the problem, personally, but...
What is the point of all, like, what do you... Like, just... Their goal is just to post almost porn, and that's, like, their attack?
Yeah, that's their attack.
They really showed them?
Well, George also said that they invaded the secret equivalent of B, you know? So, I guess Soy Jack Party is their own random board where you can post anything. And people were posting gay shit there, which I'm glad he didn't send me any of that. Yeah, so, that happened. I don't know what else to say, really.
Show them. I'll show you how straight I am by sending you my gay porn.
Yes. Don't ask why they have all that gay porn.
Yeah.
And yes, and like I mentioned earlier in Chudcast, in case you're just joining us, you know, it was leaked that the majority of posters on Poll are from Israel. Not too shocking. So, there you go. I guess that's more or less the info.
You know, you say not too shocking, but I don't know, it's a bit surprising. It's like...
Well, Poll has been known for being compromised for years, so I guess it doesn't shock me that much.
Yeah. I guess I didn't expect it to be so compromised, where it's just like, oh, okay, so it's like not even a real forum anymore. It's probably... No. If the majority is Israel, then the rest is just the CIA, FBI, Fed, you know?
Yes. Yeah,
so it's like, okay, there's no real users. They're just at zero.
Yeah, Poll is completely compromised for sure. Okay, and then for the last piece of news, we got Elon Musk gets trolled while attempting to live stream Path of Exile 2 from his private jet.
My God.
Alright, hold on. I guess we can play the audio for this.
I don't know if he says anything or.
Anyone spamming the chat? Let me get.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is just the public chat in Path of Exile.
Yeah, probably. Okay, hold on. Don't. That's copyrighted music.
Incredible. Just mute it. He's not saying anything.
Yeah. All right.
Go to the part where he talks about Israel.
Yeah, where's the Israel part? Yeah, Israel. There you go.
Good times. Yeah, I don't know. This is like mildly amusing. I remember reading that he died in the tutorial, and people were making fun of him for that.
Yeah. I don't even know why the fuck. Yeah, there it is. You have died right there at the end. It's like, what is even the fucking point of all this? Honestly,
I don't know. It's mildly amusing though.
Yep.
People should be doing that to you, but you don't play any online games.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care for any of that type of shit. Let's see. Hold on.
Are you gonna play World of Warcraft with me?
You don't even want to play World of Warcraft. Also, since you're here now, tell chat that you don't actually want me to play Smite.
Yeah, I want him to play Smite with me, and he refuses.
No, why are you lying? You say what you said to me.
Play Smite with me. No, it is true. You just do really bad and then kind of annoy me.
Yeah, see?
It would be fun though. We'd still have fun.
Really? We'd have fun as you yell at me? Who's that fun for?
Me?
Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean? I wouldn't yell at you. I would know you're bad, and then it'd be okay.
That's not true.
I would make a new account too, so it'd be only like fighting other really new people.
All right, hold on. I'm pulling up. I forgot to prepare an image for Freerun since we're gonna
look. Chat says
anime
play
talk.
Smite. Play Smite. Play Smite.
I don't care what chat says. Chat wants to torture me. That's it.
You get what you deserve.
They wonder why I haven't played DMC when it's like I know what's gonna go on. I know what happens. You know, like chat's gonna insult me and sound bad, and then I cry. No, I rage. Is what happens.
Does it really? Whether you're good or bad at the game, chat will insult you for being bad. It has never mattered whether you.
That's
do
true,
well
but try telling that to the Zoomers who don't understand irony, or the retards who still say the same shit. The same games. I played like 100 games since God of War Ragnarok. How many times do I have to fucking talk about that shit? I was sleep deprived. My brain shut down. I was basically just trying to get through it, man. I was fucking on autopilot playing most of that game because it was so boring.
Your problem is you're engaging. There's no point in engaging. Just say, nuh-uh, you're bad, I'm good.
Yeah, I should.
Look, we did the DSP tournament. We proved it. Chat is bad at video games, and we're good at video games.
Yeah, sure.
Also, I can't hear myself talk because
the fucking jets, dude. Why?
God damn.
I'm tired. Tired of it. Okay, well, here, we'll talk about Freerun first, then talk about Sonic, just to mix things up, I guess. So how long ago did you watch it, since you've seen the whole thing?
I saw it when it came out. When it finished. I saw it when it finished, because I watched the whole thing in one go. And I think there's been 2 seasons. I can't remember if it was 2 or 1. Or maybe it was one of the ones where it's 1 season, but it was split into 2. But I've seen all of it, is the point. And I saw most of it at the same time.
I only watched 3 episodes because I've been very busy this week, as I said. But I think that's good because the show is very good pacing, and there's a decent amount to talk about in just 3 episodes. So, obviously, I'm not going to go through the entire plot synopsis or something, and I will watch, at least another 10 episodes, I'd say, for next week instead of just 3. But I will say, it's quite good. It's quite good. I know. Number 1 anime hater, Synthetic Man over here. It's good.
Like Chud, what actually happened in the first 3 episodes? You can just say where it ended, because
Well, okay, very, very brief. First episode is her with the hero party, talking about how she adventured them 10 years, beat the Demon King, she basically abandons them for 50 fucking years, which, you know, I guess in this universe, elves live even longer than the typical fantasy version. So it's like nothing.
Way longer. I don't know if they said, I mean, it's not that big of a spoiler, but she's 1,000 and she looks like a child. So, you know, it's they're like absurdly old in this.
Yeah. So, you know, because she's an apathetic autist, she doesn't understand that humans only live, you know, 70 years, 70 to 100, right? So she comes back. The fucking hero becomes a midget, which I don't like the Japanese humor so far, I'll be honest. I have not laughed at a single thing, but at least it hasn't been annoying. But the fact that he literally, his height gets cut in half, he's bald, he's got a huge beard. And the other characters look the same, you know, like the priest just looks like an older version of the priest, and the dwarf still looks like a dwarf. But he's becomes a fucking midget. So they go out.
Supposed to laugh.
They see the meteor shower the second time 50 years later. The hero dies. Then she finally cries and she understands, you know, that she didn't cherish their time together and maybe she should get to know humans more. Okay, that's episode 1. And episode 2, she meets the priest guy again as he's like super elderly. It's like another 20 years later. And you know, he wants her to take care of Fern, the war orphan girl, and she has magic potential as well. And basically, he tricks her into teaching her magic for 5 years under the pretense that there was a magic spell that would give immortality, which he already knew didn't exist. So, this episode I do have a minor problem with, mostly just that I much prefer when characters prove their worth in battle. I feel like just doing generic ass like training montage in the woods for 5 years is kind of, I don't know, boring. I'd rather if, like, let's say Fern goes out. This is what a man would do, I guess, but she's a woman. You know, the man would go out and try and fight a monster, right? And maybe he almost dies, and then Frieren has to save him, right? In this hypothetical, but that's not what happens. So anyway, she has to get enough magic power to blast a hole in a rock. And eventually she does, and, you know, the priest dies. There actually is a good moment where Frieren's like the priest guy does what men do, which is like, I don't want her to see me die. But then she's like, no, you need to spend your last days with her. I thought that was good. That was a good moment.
Yep. And
then they go off an adventure. Now, the second half of episode 2 kind of pissed me off. Because basically, you know, Frieren visits, like, one of the towns they saved, and then she wants to, like, plant blue flowers around a statue, right? But the flowers are thought to be extinct in this area, right? They have to normally go back to the hero's hometown. And so she wastes 6 fucking months looking for the flowers. Like, to me, this is like, okay, you learn nothing. Like, episode 1 was supposed to teach you humans don't live long, and you just wasted 6 months of Fern's childhood looking for flowers. So I was pissed. I'm like, you fucking autist. Elf-ass autist. Anyway.
It is funny. Like, the conceit is like, you know, elves, they just, you know, they live so long that they don't understand time in the same way other people do. And it's like, no, I think they're just autistic. Because it's like, just because you're old doesn't mean you don't have a concept of time.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
or fractions.
Well,
like,
she's autistic. She's
are.
wastes 50 years looking for magic spells and then says she's only somewhat interested in magic. Ha ha! Ha! I laughed. Fuck you.
Yeah, I think what he says is true. It's just autism.
Yeah, it's literally just autism. So
it's like, look, if you sit an autistic kid in front of Sonic, he'll play for days straight. He can play for infinity time. Time means nothing. You know, it doesn't matter how long you live; it's how autistic you are.
Yeah. So then
anyway,
I watched episode 3 this morning, and episode 3, the first half is Fern just follows Frieren around as she goes shopping because she's like suspicious that she's gonna waste money. Which this is another trope I don't like from Japanese media. And I know it's not only in Japanese media, because Spider-Man is the perfect example of this in Western media. But I hate when the heroes are broke. It's like, you have superpowers. You should be fucking rich. You defeated the Demon King. He had no wealth. The Demon King wasn't rich. Every fucking fantasy media I've ever seen, the villains have a treasure hoard. This is the only one that no treasure. You're broke. Like, fuck off. Come on.
I think I don't remember that well, but I'm pretty sure it's only her who's broke. I'm pretty sure the other ones were not necessarily wealthy, but fine. You know?
Yeah. So anyway, whatever. Right. So the first half's fine. It basically results in Frieren getting Fern a birthday present, which is nice, I guess. And then the second half of the episode, they visit where a demon mage got sealed away, and Frieren was secretly teaching Fern defensive magic that could block against his like kill spell that could normally penetrate anything. And like I guess the mini twist of the episode is just that ever since they sealed him away, the mages found a way to block his magic. And then, I mean, basically, Frieren just one-shots him with his own spell, and that's the end of the episode. So
yeah, they get into this more later, and we talked about this a little bit before, but I like, in this show, there is human superiority. Like, they go over several times where it's like, I can't remember who says this to her. I think there's some other elf who's, like, super powerful, and it's like, or maybe it was her master. I don't remember. Point is, someone says, like, if you are going to die, it is going to be to a human mage. You know, and the implication is that humans are superior, and that we're the best and we're the coolest, which is true, because humans are the best. And if you don't think that's true, you're a cuck and you should die.
Yeah.
So I like when media portrays us as the best, because we are.
Yeah.
Because if we weren't, we would genocide those the other races in the pursuit of being the best. So we either would be the best or we would not exist in any fantasy setting. You know, it's one or the other. Either we would be genocided or they would. Like so recognizing human superiority is part of what makes this a good show.
Yeah, well, so anyway, I like the first 3 episodes. I'll keep watching. Good animation, very good pacing. The good pacing took me off guard a little bit because, like, it's not just anime. Like, literally, I'd say media in general in the past 10 years has become so goddamn slow-paced and waste your time. Frieren does not waste your time. Like, I feel like every scene was more or less, necessary. I mean, even if you did cut stuff, I feel like it would take away from it a little bit. It's very good pacing. So good pacing, good animation. Dialogue is kind of stilted, but again, Frieren's an autist, so at least it's more justified than like typical anime bad writing. Yes, I watched it subbed, which is very hard for my attention span because I do so many things multitask now, but I did pay attention, and
Yep.
So,
that is very rare for anime now, too. Like, that's what made me stop watching, is way too many times I'd watch an episode and be like, nothing happened. Like, not even like, you watch 5 episodes in a row and nothing would happen. Because just, I don't know, they're built to waste time. So, that's, like, part of why the show's so popular, because it breaks away from the norm and actually values your time.
Yep.
Good show, though.
Yeah, and I'm aware that it was the highest rated anime on the IMDb equivalent. What's it called? I can't remember. I'm sure chat will say it. But yeah, I knew about that. The site where people rate anime. It's the number one.
My anime list.
Yeah, I think it's the number 1 rated anime on my anime list.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that, but it's good.
Yeah.
I don't know what I don't know. I don't really care. A wise man once said, all Japanese writing is bad. It's still good. It can be good, but it's all bad. So I don't really care. Something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what
Where
you mean.
it's like, I don't really care enough to argue with this. Like, yeah, it's good. Sure, it can be number 1. Yeah, maybe Yu-Gi-Oh. Maybe Yu-Gi-Oh should be number 1.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh. Which one?
All of them. 5Ds. It's 5Ds.
Yeah, it's 5D. 5D's the only... Well, I mean, the original series is good for different reasons, but 5D's the only one where I'm like, this has a real plot, real character development. The decks actually reflect the character as well, which you could say there's a degree of that in the original show too, but I feel like in 5D's is literally like part of the plot, that their cards reflect the character. GX is trash, by the way. GX is trash. I don't care what anyone
Generation
says.
X, game on, get your game on.
That's just the Jaden show. You cannot complain about DBZ being like the Goku show and then say GX is fine, because GX is the Jaden show. Like, Jaden's the only one who does anything. No one else
there are
is
full
saying.
episodes on YouTube, so I started watching some at double speed, and like I didn't realize how bad that show was.
Yes.
It'll literally an episode would just be like, I'm the hot sauce man. You must now duel the hot sauce man. And if I win, you all have to come to my class. And then he'll lose and he'll be like, oh no, I lost. And then that's it. That's the whole episode.
Yep, and he never shows up again.
And that, it never appears ever again. It's like complete nonsense. Good show though. I that one's also better than Free Written. Yu-Gi-Oh! All the Yu-Gi-Oh! shows.
Well, people are saying GT's this. People have both said GT is the Goku show and Super is the Goku show. Both correct. Both correct.
Yes.
But I would say the Buu Saga is also mostly the Goku show, just featuring other characters who do nothing of value.
Yeah, it's kind of like Sonic, where it's like, for the most part, Sonic's the only one who matters. Sometimes Shadow does something, and everyone else is just kind of there. I think that's just Japanese writing in general.
Yeah.
Or at least, like, children's writing or teen writing. Maybe it's all writing. It's not like I watch adult Japanese movies. I don't give a fuck. Have you seen Godzilla? What is it, the Godzilla show?
I would hope so. All right, hold on. We can talk about Sonic a little bit.
Is Mothra Vegeta?
It's Mothra Vegeta. Mothra. I mean, isn't there implied romance between Mothra and Godzilla?
How do
though?
they fuck? Wait, aren't they both? I thought, isn't Godzilla a girl?
Nah, I think that's only in like some Western interpretations, unless I'm wrong.
Is Mothra a girl then?
Yeah,
well,
Mothra's a girl.
An A. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Not sure what their children would look like. Probably horrific.
It's... Anyway,
Is Vegeta a girl?
Anyway, hold on. So Sonic, I played Sonic 1. Devin upstaged me and played the whole game. I didn't have time. I didn't have time.
Dude, it's like an hour long.
I know. I procrastinated. Listen, I was taking a break. I told you, delayed onset editing soreness. I couldn't do anything else.
Delayed onset autism.
My back hurts.
I thought you loved Sonic. Isn't Sonic your
No,
favorite
I never
guy?
liked Sonic 1. I always thought Sonic 1 is ass because of Marble Zone.
You're making Ptolemy cry.
Listen, maybe if I have more free time, I'll go back and finish Sonic, but I promise I will finish Sonic 2 and 3. That's a promise. Sonic 1, though, I don't think is good. I'll be honest. I just don't think it's good.
You're missing the worst level, though, and you have to do that one.
Do you want me to go back and play the rest, so we'll talk about it more next week?
If you want to. I mean, like I said, it's not very long. It's not... literally all I have to say about Sonic is it's not very remarkable. Like, I expected way more. I expect to be worse. Like, but for the most part, it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's a pretty fun platformer. Like, the underwater stuff isn't even bad. It's... again, maybe I was a kid when I played Sonic 2, but I remember the underwater shit in Sonic 2 being the worst shit in the universe and wanting to die. In Sonic 1, there's like an air bubble every 2 feet. Like, they're literally everywhere. The water does not matter at all. I didn't drown a single time, you know?
That's good. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like an okay platformer. I mean, it's kind of like modern Sonic, where you only ever go fast when the game has decided it's a go fast time, you know? And you're not really doing anything. And then all of the in-between is like waiting. Like, there's so much fucking waiting on moving platforms and stuff.
That's why I didn't want to play anymore. Because it's like, Green Hill Zone, you run fast. And then after that, you don't run fast no more. What's the fuck's the point?
Yeah, it gets better. Well, it gets worse first, and then it gets better. The last 2 levels don't have that much waiting. Or when there is waiting, you can jump to make it faster. You know, like, it'll be a series of waiting platforms, so you can just jump from one to the other instead of waiting.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's all right. It's all right.
Does he ever spin dash? It's Sonic 1, retard. There's no spin
you can't
dash.
Spin dash that one, idiot. Stupid.
Fake fan. How do you not know this?
Kill him. Ban his ass. Yep.
I was playing on the Mega Collection Plus. Why? Because we had this as a kid, and it was nostalgia.
Oh, is this like a PS2 ROM?
Yes. Yes, I downloaded the Mega Collection Plus. I'll play all the Sonic shit on this. Why not?
I played the Android port, except on PC, because that's supposed to be the best one.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. I wouldn't notice any difference, because I don't remember the original at all.
I'm trying to think. What do I have to say about Sonic? Like, I feel like everyone's already said, like, all the criticisms you've heard of 2D Sonic are correct. That when the game actually gets challenging, you have to slow down, you know, and that's just not that fun. 3D Sonic, you can see in front of you, so you don't have to slow down. You just have to get good, you know. So this is trial and error gameplay, is what it is. I mean,
yeah, it's just because it's so zoomed in, but it has to be zoomed in so that it feels fast. Because, like, I can't remember who did this math. Maybe it was, like, Game Theory or whatever. But, like, original Mario moves faster than Sonic. Sonic is slower than original Mario.
Yeah,
moves.
that was
just more zoomed in.
There's first wah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
know.
Yeah, Sonic's really not that fast. It's just so zoomed in.
But you said as it gets harder, you go slower. But that's like not even that true, because the second level is just waiting for the sake of waiting. Like there are a bunch of spots where you just have to wait for platforms to move, like through the lava, or wait for the spike things to come down. And it's not any harder. You just have to wait, you know?
I guess it depends on... Yeah, I guess it depends on what you consider hard. Yes.
A lot of those are literally just waiting for its own sake. Like, it is no harder than walking in a straight line.
Yeah, let's skip to Marble Zone, so, yeah, we can show... Oh, right, this is when Dad called me, so literally just have, like, 10 minutes of nothing happening on the recording. Anyway. Yeah, there's so much fucking waiting in Marble Zone. Like, why? This is the second fucking level, and you have to go slow the entire time. Like, what were they thinking? It's Sonic. Did they not even know Sonic was supposed to be fast? No. I just die right there from the falling platform. All right, hold on. I actually game overed. I know, it's embarrassing. I game overed on Marble Zone.
Fake gamer.
I know, I'm bad. Anyway,
no wonder you quit. You're like, this sucks.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. We'll get to a new part of the level. So, basically, you'll see here, like you see I'm watching myself get hit, and I'm seething. You have to wait for the right time for this to fall down, because you only have a tight window before you get crushed. I love how they give you shields, and then half the hazards in this level are insta-kills. So what the fuck is the shield good for? I guess if you accidentally get hit by a fireball like that. I have no patience, so this level was so fucking bad for me.
I kind of wanted you to get to the later levels, because I wanted see if you had the same feeling that it's like, I didn't even know the later levels existed, you know?
Yeah.
Like Green Hill has been done 8 million times, but like Scrapyard Zone, I didn't even know that was a thing. It's called like Aztec Zone or something, and it's like, I didn't even know these were in the game. Like, I've never even heard of these ever. So I'm convinced even Sonic Team has only ever gotten past the second level.
Yeah, people never talk about the later zones in Sonic 1, because Sonic 1 is the worst one. They learned their lesson.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know. This is just, yeah, like you said, it's basically just waiting. You know, this level they introduce, oh, you gotta stay on the block and wait, and then jump, and then wait some more. It's like, look at this. You have to do this like 3 or 4 times. And the boss level is actually longer than the first 2 acts here, too, which is just weird. I don't know. It sucks. Like, Marble Zone sucks. This is a cool idea where the lava chases after you, but I don't think they do this again. Maybe they do in a different path, but not...
It's also only for like 2 seconds. You just, you know? Yep. And if you're fast enough, you don't even get to see it. You just kind of are gone.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they kind of started with their best foot forward and then their worst foot. Because I don't think this is the worst level, but it's definitely the second worst is Marble Zone. So I think you would have more fun with the rest.
Yeah, maybe I'll finish it. I don't know. I don't have any plans.
It's not worth
this
playing.
week anyway.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's definitely not worth playing. It's not good, but it's not bad. I find it unremarkable.
Yeah. We won't bother with the tier list because, like, I got to play the rest of the 1991 games. I will this
Do them
week.
all together.
This week I will play all the rest because I got nothing going on. You know, Expedition 33 isn't until what, like 9 more days or something. I got to double check that. But whenever it's coming out, that, you know, then I will probably have to put the brakes on with the old games again. But I will finish 1991 at least. I will. I guess that's it for Sonic. Yeah, it you know, it's fine. Like, given all the games that we played, you know, we played so many like games that aged like milk in the NES era. It's like at least like something like this, I can see the appeal more. That's always what I thought, though. Anyway, where it's like I don't understand why people overhype like arcade era or NES shit when it's like,
nah, they're bad. They suck.
Super Nintendo stuff is just better. Same.
To me, like, this is the point in video games where they are. We're at the point of real games now. Like, this is a game you could play and have fun.
Yeah, basically.
Everything else are toys. Like they even Nintendo considered the NES a toy. It is. It's far more like a toy than an art form of any kind. You know, which is fine. Some of those games are fun, but most aren't.
Yep. All right, I guess that's probably it for. We'll do super chats and then just end this episode. There's not really anything else to talk about, unless I don't know. Chat, is there anything I can pull up last minute? It's up to you.
Chat, why are you gay? That's what I want to know. Zoomer seething. Oh wait, no, it's X.
They just say Zoomer every time we don't like a dog shit game. I mean, it's like
no, he's talking about Gen X Zoomers. They're Zoomers.
Oh, I see. Zoom. Yeah, I got you.
You can't make that. It doesn't make a. Those letters don't work together.
Z-zer Zoom. Zoomers. Z-zermers.
Zoomers.
We brought up the Oblivion remake. We showed a couple screenshots. I still think it's fucking dumb as hell. Like, they have no faith in it if they're not going to put any marketing into it. I'm not going to, like, review it either, but we might stream it. Just for the hell of it. I haven't played it.
Wait, Kobe, weren't we going to poll chat about something? They're saying polls, and I remember there was something we were going to poll, but I forgot.
Yeah, you're right. What did we want to poll chat about?
Was it just asking them if they were gay? I can't remember.
No, we already found that out. The Yowie is 14%, remember?
Yeah. It's 100%. I forgot it was 100% of chat.
Yeah.
I get it right. There was something. Oh well. Mold holes. They'll never be repaired.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe something will refresh your memory as we read the super chats.
You were also supposed to remember.
Yeah, but I didn't. Listen, you can write the shit down in the Google Doc whenever you want. Just a reminder.
Won't do it.
You choose not to. All right. Harshot Singh, thanks to 100 rupees. I wish Kirsha would come, but that would be some dimensional merge shit. We should have a prayer stream where we pray all our troubles away. It's grim. No. We're not having a prayer stream.
Do you want me to just email every woman on the internet till we can get one on Chudcast?
Yeah. That'll be the worst episode of Chudcast for real, as I struggle to talk to our guests.
All right, then we'll start with the Spear Hunter then to get you warmed up.
Oh God, yeah.
You practice, girl.
People want no voids on Chudcast. That's what someone just said.
Yeah.
Mega Rock and Rolla, thanks to the $5. Petition to rename Tuesday to Chud's Day. Okay. Why? Oh, because it's Chudcast. It's on Tuesday. Yeah.
Yep.
Villas Leet, thanks to the membership. Right, recover. I spelled like RIGHT right, and then recover in quotes. I don't understand. Mega Rock and Rolla, thanks to $2. Ben Starr is becoming Troy Baker. Too sick of him now. Yeah, isn't that the Homelander guys, Ben Starr? I think so. Yeah, I saw. I didn't even know what that fucking G20 was because like chat didn't explain. They just threw a fucking name, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. It's the Michelle Obama movie. You probably heard about that, yeah?
No, I haven't.
Fuck, I probably should have brought it up for Chudcast, even though it's not gaming news. Yeah, they made a movie where Michelle Obama's president, and has to defeat the white man or something. I don't know. It's
Oh, that's good.
it's from what I heard. I was listening to a video about it in the background. It sounded really bad, but I don't know.
If you knock someone out, that'd be funny. Big
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah,
Just
Big
fighting some
Mike.
people. Big Mike.
Am I gonna stream? I don't know, Kane. Maybe my back hurts, so I'm probably not gonna. I've said that like 5 times this episode, so it's not like I'm gonna be. I'm not gonna work out today, so.
Hey, forget Kobe's 105 years old. So
I know.
His back hurts, knees
29
hurt.
going on 100. It's rough out
Yep.
here in these streets. Unk status, it's coming up on me. But regardless, I don't know. I might stream Breakers as possible.
Did you arch your back when you're jerking off? Is that what's happening?
Do you actually want me to answer that?
No, I don't.
I didn't think so. No, I think I had nightmares and I lashed around in my sleep. It was also way too hot last night. That's another thing.
Okay.
A PGO 9RO. That's like P Goro or something. P Goaro. I don't know what that's supposed to be saying. Thanks to the membership. Tilda, thanks to the $5. T4D, Jannies and mods had it. Oh, it's total 4chan death. I got it. Jannies and mods had it coming. .gov feds 30s and troons comprised mods / Jannies. They even seeded and wrote personal reasons to ban you. That's true. The moderation on 4chan is so fucking awful. Holy shit, is it bad?
Yeah, dude, me and you talked about this before, but 4chan's moderation is no different than any other site, except you can say the N-word. That's literally the only difference.
Yep.
So people acting like it's like the bastion of free speech and chudness. It's like that has never been the case.
Yep. So, shit, never mind. Mickey Mouse's retarded brother, thanks to the $2. My ass hurts. Okay. I don't want to know why. Don't tell me. Mike, thanks to the $5. Appreciate you always fighting the good fight, but I've come to the point that I am so apathetic about every franchise I care about. Pop culture must die. I'm pretty much the same as you.
Yeah,
it's hard.
I've been that way for a long time.
Yeah, it's hard to say if I actually care about like anything anymore. Really anything. Any franchise.
What would you be? Well, you're excited for Kirby Air Ride. If that was bad, you'd be sad.
That's true. Maybe that's why I finally wanted to get back into anime, because I'm like, video games, they're just not doing it. It's just not doing it. Yeah, Kirby Air Ride. That's the only thing. Okami 2, hopefully. I want to see gameplay for these things, obviously, though.
Yep.
Woogie. Thanks to the membership. Wiz Division Productions, thanks to $2. Gears of Elder Scrolls The Veilguard. Okay. Spaz Space Wizard, thanks to the $2. What if God asked you to play Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories? Sure, I'll play it. I think it's definitely better than the original Game Boy Advance release. I've never actually completed the Riku side of the story, though, because, like, by the time I'm done with Sora, I don't give a shit. You know, I did it. I know it's a different campaign, but, whenever, Devin, I know you and me are the same. Whenever a game asks you to do, like, restart again, like, I'm done. I don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to...
Restart what, though?
Like, when you restart the game over, basically. Even if things are different. Like, Nier Automata has you play as 9S.
I quit. As soon as I beat Nier Automata the one time, I'm like, oh, we're just doing it again? Nah, I'm good, dog.
Yeah, and Chain of Memories does that as a Riku campaign. You know, you beat the Sora one, then you play as Riku, and it's like, I don't want to. I don't care. I'm done.
Yeah, the only thing are fucking Elder Scrolls games. Or not Elder Scrolls, Dark Souls. The Dark Souls games, I don't know why. I like New Game Plus more than the original playthrough a lot of the time.
Yeah. Dark Souls 2 actually had new shit, so you know, that good
best
on
one.
Dark Souls 2.
It's the best one. It's the best game. Best Dark Souls
Devin
game.
doesn't think that. Just to remind you.
I know. Dude, I used to, and then I replayed it, and I'm like, what the fuck was I smoking?
Yep.
This game is dog shit.
I guarantee all these contrarians would think the same.
Yeah, dude, I genuinely don't know what I saw in it. It's so weird. This is mesmerizing.
Yeah. WizDivision Productions, thanks $2. We need a reputation gained emoji. I mean, we could. I could.
Does he mean like a social credit gain?
No, everyone post reputation lost in chat, so Devin knows. Did you ever watch my 4-hour-long review?
Yeah, but the same way I watch every other review.
Okay, well, whatever. Maybe you'll recognize the red face.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, that whenever you lose reputation in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, that's it. They want the other one. They want the reputation gains.
I see. You need more emoji slots.
Well, someone gave out a shit ton of gifted memberships, but you have to add an emoji before they run out, or then you lose the slot.
Well, you gotta hurry.
I don't know if we need a reputation gained. It's not that funny. You know, I like just having reputation lost.
Yeah, the trick is you never gain reputation.
Yeah, you only lose it. Dune Awakening, is that the MMO one, or is that... I can't remember. Isn't there like 2 Dune games being made right now? Anyway,
No
Reigning...
clue.
What, Devin?
No clue.
Oh, yeah, it's just someone chat brought up. Reigning Terror, thanks for $5. A certain Chud once said, I'm tired of these space toucans and their fart fetish. That was pretty recent. I wanted Abby to be a roided out monster. I'm disappointed. Yeah, I was getting frustrated because I was super tired. And I was getting killed by fucking... They have, you know, spore zombies that just shoot spores and shit. And so I'm like, they're fucking farting. I'm tired of this shit. Stop farting on me.
I see.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just filling you in. WizDivision Productions, thanks $2. Ellie in the show making Aloy look attractive. And then another $2. Name a better podcast than Chudcast. You can't. Just name literally any other podcast.
Yeah.
Dag, thanks to the 65 SEK. What happened to the best games of all time tier list you did on the podcast? We need to finish this year.
Yeah, what happened?
And then we'll do it. I've been busy.
Busy what?
Gooning. Anyway.
Okay, well, at least you're honest.
No, I'm doing other things, okay? I'm trying to be a slightly more well-rounded human being. I just need the social interaction, and then that's the hardest one for me.
I should just start inviting people into the house.
Women, please. No men.
No.
No man allowed.
That'd be a lot harder for you.
Yeah, I know.
What if they're mean to you? What if they call you the N-word? How would it make you feel?
Then I shoved them out and say it was self-defense.
Okay.
Anyway, the Ramblin' Mahoney, thanks $2. Toucan Sam's colon of psychosis producing more crap. Colon of psychosis. That's I certainly have never heard that phrase before. Sheep Herder 911, thanks for $5. Therapy in the post-apocalypse reminds me of the scene in The Sopranos where Tony's mom says, "Therapy is a Jewish racket." Based. Holy fuck. People keep telling me to watch The Sopranos. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I do need to watch it.
It's our people.
Yep. John00 Arthur, thanks to the 10 Brazilian. Why was The Last of Us so artificially propped up by the mainstream after the second game? Because of its woke themes? Yes. Oh, and that Neil is a chosen also? We all know. I guess that answers my question. Yes. The Last of Us was always popular, though. I mean, it sold 30 million copies. It was, like, the first movie game that, like, breached into normie territory, where it was like, every fucker has played that game, you know? 30 million, you know? So, Last of Us 2 is being propped up by journalists. You know, those are the people forcing it because, yes, the woke shit. Kane's Games, thanks to the $2. Total Nintendo drone death. Dude, if we have Griffin on here, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting.
Is he a Nintendo guy?
I'll have to watch his last few videos. Yeah, but yes, yeah, Griffin has decided he's big into Nintendo now, so...
Why does everyone get on the boat late? I feel like now's a bad time to get on the Nintendo boat. They made some good games for a while. Not so much anymore. But I guess no one's really making good games anymore, so does it really matter?
Yeah, I don't know. I hope Donkey Kong's good.
I want a new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That's all I want.
You're the one guy.
I am the one guy. And no one makes things for me.
Yep. I'm the same. Well, they tried making things for me. They just fucked it up. Like Dragon's Dogma 2.
Yeah. Look, you're getting everything you've ever wanted. You got Dragon's Dogma 2. You got Kirby Air Ride 2. You're getting Okami 2. I get nothing. What I get? I got fucking Gigantic coming back only to die immediately. My fucking furry shooter game is dead on arrival.
Oh damn,
Smite
isn't that
2
dead?
sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they shouldn't have gone full furry. They could have. Why didn't they just do like Japanese monster girls? That would have been awesome.
They should have made it free. When the Next Fest demo had 60,000 active players, right? And on release, it now has a peak of 4,000, right? So it's like, I mean, they should have just made it freemium. 60,000 freemium players is plenty. I mean, you're making way more money than 4,000 for $15, you know?
Yeah. Selling it for money was a mistake for sure.
Oh yeah, I got Freedom Planet 2, and it was shit. Freedom Planet 1 is better. I mean, it's not shit. It's just fucking mediocre. Freedom Planet 1's better. Fucking the Momodora sequel sucks. The fucking everything I've ever wanted that happens is bad, and it makes me sad.
We live in a soulless time. I mean, there was a fairly popular comment on my last video that's like, how the fuck has it been 5 years since Last of Us 2? Yeah, because COVID took 2 years from everyone's lives. Like, it literally just gone. And everything has been even more soulless than it was before then. You know, we're peak, like, entropy level right now. Things are fucking falling apart. So, yeah, everything's gonna be shit for a while, I think. I don't know how long, but probably a long time. People keep saying, like, oh, people are sick of the woke shit. Okay, if they remove all the propaganda, do you think the games are gonna be good? No, they're still gonna be not good. You know, maybe, sure, my channel will be less popular because so many people come here to hear me talk about politics. But if the politics disappeared, you're still gonna have a mediocre game. And unfortunately, a shit ton of people are gonna accept that. How many people just... They asked me immediately in a stream, Devin, is it woke? I mean, they haven't done it as much lately because I kept yelling at people for just jumping into a stream and asking if it's woke. Because, like, shut the fuck up and watch the screen. You know,
the answer's always yes anyway.
Yeah.
Has it ever been no? I guess if they just asked, is it good? That would also be the same thing. The answer is also always no.
Listen, my Chinese Souls-like is not woke, okay? That's why I like...
Yeah, that's true. Is it good, though?
It's fine. It's like Dark Souls 2. It's like Dark Souls 2. People love Dark Souls 2.
That's the worst one.
Look, it actually has level design. It has level design.
That's good.
I've heard Kazan does not have level design, which is why I won't play it.
Shit game, then. Yeah, don't play it.
Yep.
It's Korean anyway. You don't want to play Korean stuff. It's no good.
Yeah, unless it's got big titties. Where's the big titties?
Somewhere.
Yep. Anyway, Dead Ghost 316, thanks to the €2. When's Kirsha the VTuber Fox come on Chudcast? Probably never. I don't know. If she says she'd come on, then I'm down. I'm waiting. I'm sure one of you schizos, you parasocial, terminally online motherfuckers will tell me immediately if she says she'd be willing to go on. So there you go. I'm waiting.
Look, I'm sure enough harassment would help.
Yeah, all my anime racist fans need to go and harass her.
No, do not. No harassment. Harassment's bad.
Mega Rock and Roller, thanks $2. Synth King of V is the last pillar of V left. Oh, me. I'm the last pillar? I guess so. I don't know. I don't really like being a representative of V, though, because, like... Well, no. See, the thing is, I would be a good pillar because I do play the games. That's the difference between me and V, is I do play the games, so I have at least earned the right to talk shit about the games.
Yeah, I'm way more like V in that I don't play the games.
Yeah.
The difference is I do play games, and V doesn't play games at all.
Yes.
They jerk off. That's what V is doing.
And the thing is, people, oh, you mean the King of V threads where they just vote on who the, like, best character is? Those are stupid. I don't see the appeal of those. If you're referring to that, nah, who gives a shit? I don't give a shit. Formerly Chuck, thanks to the $2. The site got too hot post 2016 election. I know a lot of people say that. Fake Cell, Fake Fan, Schizoid, thanks $2. How am I supposed to goon if you don't show anime tits and ass? You look it up yourself? It's pretty easy.
Yeah. Just have 2 monitors and have one monitor always playing hentai at all times. Problem solved.
Do you think when Blue Archive comes to PC, I should do a stream?
Sure. Which one's Blue Archive?
It's one of the gacha games that a bunch of chat plays, apparently.
Is that one like Frontline? Girls Frontline? Where it's like a top-down thing?
I think I don't chat. Just look at chat. Maybe they'll clarify. All I know is there's a bunch of waifus.
All chat is a woos. It's all a woes. And do it, yes, a woe. Do it, a woe, yes. No one is explaining the game or what it even means.
Which one's Kareen again? Hold on. I have to look up these waifus. Why is figure the first thing that comes up? I'm not buying a figure for a character I am not attached to yet. Oh, yeah, she's the brown one. Oh, I like her. Yeah, she's good. Look up Kareen Blue Archive. K-A-R... I'll just... Fine. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you know how to spell it, I'm sure.
I can't.
K-A-R-I-N.
No, stop telling me. I already looked it up.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see it. I don't get these kind of games. Why don't you just jerk off? And then it's...
Well,
you know what I mean?
You have to form the emotional attachment in the game, and then you jerk off to the Rule 34 afterward. Or to, you know, if there's any, like, hentai.
Why don't you form emotional attachment with real people in real life? How does that sound?
Do you want Doomer Hour during Chudcast?
At least it talks back.
Yeah, well, yeah, the chat bots, that's also another thing you can do. But the fucking... Why do you want Doomer Hour during Chudcast? I just did one. Fuck you. Devin, you're not talking to anybody either. Yeah, explain to chat. Explain to chat. You also aren't talking to anybody. And you could. You could.
Yeah. First of all, I'm dead. I've tried to explain that many times.
I know, the mold. I know, the mold.
I'm not human. Well, I am human. I'm just dead. I have no desire to talk to anyone ever. And I don't need fake video game characters to talk to either. That's why I never got what's it called? Persona? Like, why do you want to pretend to have friends? You could just have friends. You don't need like a friend simulator.
I like the stories. I don't think the friendship aspect of social links is that good. I like the stories. I'm not gonna get into this again. Every time I bring it up, the one about the dying guy who writes a children's book about like a hippo or whatever it was, and then he dies. Yeah, that I like that one. That's a good one. In Persona 3.
That's because you're the hippo.
I'm the guy.
I'm the dying guy. You're
yeah, you're the dying guy.
I'm the dying guy. You're the hippo.
Oh, was it a crocodile?
I'm a Resident Evil 7 enemy. That's me in real life.
Anyway, hold on. Let's keep moving. Tiny Conspiracy, thanks $2. Debin, it's not fully compromised, just the tip.
I assume he's talking about 4chan.
Yeah, but tip like a penis? What do you mean?
Tip the wiener?
Yeah,
weenie? Gets cut off?
Your weenus penis, of course. Genesis
10% off.
Genesis Ape Iron or Apeiron? I don't know how to say that. Thanks to the 5 Canadian. I played Halo 1 when I was 7, and it's the reason I went into game dev. Just put out a vid where I inadvertently stumbled on Bungie's Femgroid stash lol. Are you advertising your video on Chudcast right now? We wanted to do video reactions. That's a good idea for a segment, I think, because people like my video reactions that I don't do that often anymore. We'll have to figure out what we want to react to. I mean, I know we did those joke Yong Ya reviews a couple times. I forgot about that. But
just make chat find the videos. Why are we finding things? They do nothing. In the worst podcast ever, they put in zero work.
The next true, you fucks. Why aren't you making this more entertaining? Will, thanks to the $5. The GameCube controller has a slot on the top so you can insert your credit card and can charge you to play by the hour. Very schnozian of them. And then it's an LGBT flag and a pear.
What is the pear meme? Does that come from anything, or do people just like the pears?
One of the super emojis, whatever they're called, is they have a bunch of pears. Like, it's a sassy gay pear. And Ricardo Cumsocks, my whale, keeps posting pears. He just loves all the pears. So it became a meme. And excuse me. Anyway, so Delcatty Schizo, thanks to the $6.66. 4chan moderation hates their own user base and ban us for nothing. They deserve this. It is immoral to have an ounce of empathy for 4chan Janny. All true. All true.
Yep.
I just find it funny. It's a Delcatty when a Skitty hates me. A Skitty hates me, but the Delcatty likes me.
Who's the Delcatty?
That super chat.
Oh,
Delcatty Schizo was I don't know. I find that amusing. Augustus Friend, thanks to the 5 Brazilian. Is it Fed behavior to tell Whitey the waste war has been going on for a while? And the Toucans gave Yasuke team a 15-plus year head start. No, I mean, people here know what you're talking about. Yeah, the silent race war. Kind of like the Cold War. It's the Cold War. The waste war. The waste war is...
You will win the waste war.
It's like a Cold War of sorts, you could say. And Chad getting murdered is one of the most recent cases of that.
Did you see what his dad said?
Yes. We're so fucked as a society.
Sometimes you get what you deserve. Sometimes you get what you deserve.
I don't even know how you have a dad that cucked.
Yeah, you be that cucked. I'm sure he was the same.
Yeah.
That's my cope.
Mega Rock and Roller, thanks $2. Fern is best girl in Freerin. I guess we'll see.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
You'll immediately know who best girl is. You'll be like, yeah.
Yeah. Raining.
Yeah. You'll see.
Okay.
They don't appear yet. I don't want to spoil it.
Raining Terror, thanks $5. Racist elf Lolly is Kino. Chudler, the only good demon, is a Minecrafted one. Yes, I know. Yeah. Everyone, including Devin, has told me. Yes. Yeah. Kill all demons. Very base. WizDivision Productions, thanks $5. Have you or Debin watched Orb on the Movements of the Earth? If not, highly recommend. It's not action heavy, but the characters / writing are solid.
I assume that's an anime?
Look it up. You look it up. Hold on, I have to...
Oh, this is it's like an anime about discovering that the sun rotates around the Earth. Or, sorry, the opposite. The sun does not orbit around the Earth, not the center of the universe, and they get persecuted and such. I don't know. It seems kind of neat, but I'm more of a fantasy guy. I want to see cool fantasy shit.
Yeah. Raiders Freedom, thanks $2. Stop gooning. It's a waste of soldiers. I mean, this is modern civilization. I don't know what to tell you.
There's no war for them to fight.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I would love to impregnate and have my own army, but you just can't do that. I wish I could, can't do it. Blacklight, thanks to the 50 EGP. Freerin is good, but you need to watch Steins Gate dubbed. I'm well aware of Steins Gate. It's the best.
I tried watching Steins Gate as a kid, and I did not like it. There's the original Troon is that show.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's the best time travel media out there. Masterpiece. Shout out to John Titor. Or Titor or whatever. Usu Kusu, thanks to the 20 DKK. I think that's Full Metal Alchemist. I don't know what the O3 is for. Greater than Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. You should watch Wolf's Rain Skibbity. Okay. Bad Space Wizard, thanks to bucks. Shin Megami Tensei 1 next week. Let's go. Was that a 1991 game? Shin Megami Tensei?
No idea. I think he's talking about the remake. Comes out next week, maybe.
Reigning Terror, thanks to $5. Debin, reach out to Synth's girlfriend Sphere Hunter to be on Chudcast. Also play Smite with Synth and Carl on stream.
Oh, that is 1992.
Okay, so the next year. I still got to finish 1991.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll do it. I'll use my Mossad powers to get Sphere Hunter on the podcast.
Mickey Mouse is retarded, brother. Thanks to $2. 4chan was already dead years ago. True.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know why I'm on there. Just because I don't really like any of the social media-esque sites. But it's really ass. I mean, I hate Reddit so much. I can't use Reddit. Even though Reddit would be a better use of my time in terms of, like, it'd be more useful to me. I just hate Reddit.
You're a big comment guy. And 4chan is just reading a bunch of comments.
Yes. Brain Sustic, thanks to the €5. No NES slander. I played Super Mario Bros. 3, Ninja Gaiden, Mr. Gimmick, first time 10 years ago, and all were great, especially Super Mario Bros. 3 hasn't aged today. We agree.
Well, yeah, Super Mario Bros. 3 is great.
We agree. We like Super Mario Bros. 3 a lot.
But, start naming the bad ones now.
Yeah.
And we had to play a lot of those.
Yeah, we had to, yeah. Kane's Game, thanks $5. Best way to escape Raider. F-slurs keep sniping me out of the rocket like I'm JFK. It's hard to escape the Raider now. I'd say you might have to use some like underhanded shit, like what's it called? The shapeshift. I can't even remember what it's called, but you can turn to like a rock or a chair or whatever. So unfortunately, they nerfed instant ascent and descent so that they can see which direction you're going, and it's a little slower. But people used to instant descent, turn into a rock, and then like unless the Raider has key sense, you lose them like immediately. I would say like the best way to escape is to not have shit teammates. So you could be a dick and like purposely escape toward your teammates to force them to defend you. I've been trying that sometimes, but it doesn't always work. I wouldn't say there's any good way. One guaranteed way to at least get some distance is if you have Energy Field or like the rental version of Energy Field. You can pop Energy Field and then Jocko Ship. I don't know if you got the Jocko skin. Jocko Ship is really shit except if you have Energy Field because you're invincible, which buys you enough time to fly away. And then you can use Grapple after Jocko Ship, and then you've probably gotten enough distance that you'll be okay. I haven't actually tried that yet, but it's something I've seen people do, so that's probably the best way, maybe. Credit is freedom, thanks $2. Synth is playing basketball wowie zowie. Am I?
Yeah.
Brain Sustic, thanks €5. On the topic of Naughty Dog, how did so few people catch on to the ton of wokery in Uncharted 4? That's when Neil caught the reins completely, I guess. I said this back in the fucking day, and people were pretending that it was totally fine because, you know, the 120-pound black girl does fucking martial arts. It's like, really? 2 grown-ass men were beating the shit out of her. That shouldn't have even been close. Sure, we can say Drake loses the 1v1. I can suspend my disbelief. But when you're like 3/4 of the way through the game, and it's him and his brother fighting her, like, fuck, that is so fucking infuriatingly stupid. Like, goddamn, people are dumb. You know, that was back when some Redditors still watched my shit, and I don't even remember what video it was. It was in an unrelated video that I brought it up, and people were like, yeah, that was back when I was, you know, a small YouTuber. Probably like 30K.
Yeah. Martial arts is just superpowers for women in, like, all media. Where it's like, oh, they know martial arts? Oh, they can do anything then. They're completely invincible. Which is why the MMA is sexist and misogynistic and stuff, and they should have no gender rules, because gender isn't real.
Yep. Nimpo, thanks €5. Kiryuin Satsuki is the best anime waifu, period. Sometimes I imagine pulling out as she's... Not reading the rest of that, you freak.
Alright.
He was saying as she poops on his penis.
Oh, that's good.
I need to Google who this is. I don't know
Sure.
who that is. All right. Oh, this is the Kill la Kill girl. The not the main one, the other one.
Oh,
Who's
the one with
wearing
the
white.
huge eyebrows.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right. Did you watch Kill la Kill? Didn't you?
I did.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did.
yeah.
I did.
So you
It's
should have
okay.
remembered. This is
I don't
on
know
you.
names, dude. I don't know real people's names, let alone fucking anime names.
Yeah. So Devin failed. He's seen the show and didn't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Ching Chong Bing Bong, number 312. I got it.
Retro Man, thanks to the 5 EGN. Rip Gigantic, Smite 2 sucks. Play Heroes of the Storm. No.
I'm not playing a real MOBA. I don't want to click all over the place like I have autism. Like, oh, you me, I'm clicking. No, I want to move around with a character like every other game ever made. I don't want to fucking click all over the screen. Yeah, dude, Rip Gigantic though. It is sad.
Blaster 702, thanks to $2. Dragon's Dogma 2 still has no DLC. It's fucking over, Dogma Bros. I know what happened. It sold well. It sold beyond their expectations. What did they fuck up? Where's the fucking expansion? Fix the game, please. I beg you, fix the game. There's still a chance. Dark Arisen, fix the original. It's possible.
Didn't it sell super well?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so-
It sold beyond Capcom's expectations. I don't know what happened. Bingus Bingus, thanks to the $2. Final post on 4chan before the shutdown said chicken jockey. Yeah, I think, George sent that to me. That was the last post. It was
That's good.
stupid ass chicken jockey shit. Reigning Terror, thanks to $10. Synth is game Abby. No, retard, shut up. He said Fuda. Blah, blah, blah. We all know she has a bigger package than Big Mike. Also, thank TV Abby. Abby's gross. I like attractive women. How many times do I have to say it? Anyway, also I think TV Abby should have been Dina since her nose is kind of distracting.
No, TV Abby should have been Brock Lesnar's daughter. That's who it should
Yes,
have been. If you look
correct.
up Brock Lesnar's daughter, that's who Abby should be. It's perfect.
Yep. Mega Rock and Rolla, thanks $2. Kareen and Asuna are the only. I forgot Asuna too, but we already looked her up before. Okay, Asuna Blue Archive. I know people want me to pull it up on. Pull it
Can't
up.
trust it. It's
But
not safe.
I don't want to. We already did this. Oh, what? No, I don't like that smile. I've seen that smile before. I know that trope. That's not a good smile, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's just
It's the NTR smile.
what?
I don't know if they did that on purpose. Yeah, sorry. I don't know if you know that trope, but that's not a
No,
good
I
smile.
It's not a good smile.
That's not a good
Okay.
smile. Someone chat knew. Someone chat knew immediately.
This is like advanced schizo shit.
They do it on purpose. Eter Mercator, thanks to the £5. Not sure if it was a joke or not, but it got immediately deleted. But Andrew Torba posted on X showing Pole was mostly Israeli Anons. I know. Yeah, we brought that up. Yep.
Yep.
Felix, thanks to the membership. Hey, Synth, what's up? Hey, what's up, dude? We're doing fine. Doing fine. What? Shut up, retards. I know every porn trope there is in existence. You got. I can't believe chat. I can't believe Kobe do. I can't believe it. It's like, guys, I'm an advanced Coomer. I know all the shit. All right, I promise you. Anyway, Creator's Freedom, thanks to $2. Does Devin look like Dracula? No.
Like the vampire? I don't think so. I'm pretty white, but I'm not that white.
Iter Mercator, it's LARPer Latin. Okay. Anyway. Cast aside 45, thanks 5 Canadian. Here we go. Here we fucking go. You guys wonder why Fuda keeps coming up. Only chat's bringing it up. I think I maybe offhanded brought it up one time this episode for 1 second. That was it. Is Black Fuda technically BBC?
Yeah.
Yes, technically.
Yeah. What do you mean? It's like
Mike, thanks to the $5. Woke is leftist ideals, not game quality. People always get it twisted. Game can be good and still be woke. Not according to retards. Did Almighty Lolly disagree with that? Who was it? Someone said if a game's good or sells well, then it's not woke. I don't know who said that. So multiple people have said that, and it's retarded. What do you mean? Baldur's Gate 3 was woke, and it was good and sold well. I mean, woke has nothing to do with sales or quality. I mean, usually it's correlated with quality, but not always.
Yeah.
Fake Cell, Fake Fan Schizoid, thanks $5. This is the Ultra Doomer Gooner Coomer Hour podcast for balding sub 5 subhuman oofy doofy beta bucks deluxe excess males with flawed swarthy genetics. There we go. There's my brain rot. There it is.
Like half of that was words. Only half.
That's the type of super chat I enjoy. It tickles my brain. Okay, Mega Weapon, thanks $5, and it's the Keep It Up pair. See, Devin, you can't even see it, but it's the pair.
Okay.
The pair GIF. Maybe I should send you the pairs in Discord, just so you know what they look like.
No, I've seen them before, because I have the chat open.
Oh, okay. McLovin, thanks to $2. Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks to the $2. Blushing gay pair. Yep, that is many such cases. Lost Sever, thanks $5. When people ask me if Synthetic Man is racist, I tell them he's just a normie edgelord and not racist enough. I am the true racist and only white mod. Alright. I am an edgelord, but I don't think I'm a normie, just given... I mean, well, Devin would
not
definitely...
quite.
Yeah. Thomas is a failed normie. Me, I don't... Not quite. No, I'm not that normal.
Yeah, Thomas has only normie interests and tries to do normie stuff, but just fails because he's too autistic, right? That's what a failed normie is. Like, he's into Madden, he goes to clubs, he tries to socialize, he just can't do it. He just, every time it goes horribly for him. Like, those 4chan stories that are always come out of, like, some super autistic guy doing super autistic stuff, Thomas would tell me those stories every day of, like, things happening to him. Like, every day he would have some new thing of him embarrassing himself. Like,
yeah,
he's just too autistic. Like, he tries, he does his best, it doesn't work out. Kobe's not like that, Kobe does not want to socialize and do normie stuff. He doesn't like Madden, Yeah,
I don't like talking to people. I don't know how many times I have to say this. People don't believe me for some reason. Brain Sustic, thanks to the €5. Sorry, dad of the victim was probably visited and pressured by the agents of the state to keep race relations in check. UK did this every time.
Yeah, but dude, if my kid is dead, you couldn't pressure me into shit. It doesn't matter. Your life's over at that point,
Yep, true. Yeah, he's weak anyway, even if he gave in to feds.
Yep.
Devontae, thanks $2. Which DMC start with? 1. I've already said this a bunch of times. I promise I'll play DMC 3 soon after 1, but we're gonna at least try 1 first. Game Sense, thanks to the $2. Ban Usukusu, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is better. Watch that. Devin, haven't you seen both?
Which one?
Full Metal Alchemist.
I don't know what. Yeah, I've seen that. I haven't seen Usukusu.
No. Usukusu's a user. He's saying ban that guy because Brotherhood is better than the original.
Oh, Brotherhood's better than the original. No, I've only seen.
Oh, you didn't watch
Brotherhood
first? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I saw whichever one came first. Yeah, I don't know. You're probably right. I don't know.
Major Spam, thanks to the €50. Kirsha doesn't want to join the Chudcast. Also, a bundle of sticks simp mod perma-banned me for asking. Sad, given you two were calling Sweet Baby Inc. out before the Cabrutus thing. Yep. Well, she has said that she's not racist and she's not transphobic, so that doesn't shock me too much. I mean, we're pretty
sad.
Oh well. No based woman, guys. Sorry, doesn't exist.
Yeah. The enemy of the synthetic man is the biological woman.
Nobody, I'm the fucking mob boss of the Chuds, She just has to come before me, grovel a bit, and then she can share in the bounties of super chats, But no. She doesn't want the Chud fans. Kane's Games, thanks to the $5. By the way, since you like Dragon Ball, I'd recommend you Saint Seiya. Same era, but Seiya got shafted in the US. Also has one of the most Kino openings ever. I am aware of Saint Seiya. I haven't seen it, but I definitely know of it. Kyle Loam, thanks to $5. If you want a good manga recommendation, go read Record of Ragnarok. It's just Giga Chad's fighting with the indomitable human spirit as his theme. I have heard of it. I might.
Oh, we can't read.
I know. I did read Berserk, but even Berserk, you know, I stopped reading during the Griffith.
I'm so glad you agreed
Millennium.
with me. I'm like, Berserk falls off so hard.
Yeah, it does fall
after
off.
The Golden Age.
Yeah, I mean, I read, you know, 2 more arcs after 2 or 3 or whatever. I stopped reading in the Millennium, Griffith, whatever the fuck. I mean, like, after, I don't know, it was probably like 10 chapters after Shirke joins the party. That was when I stopped. Something like that.
Yep.
Anyway.
You're not missing much.
Yeah. Brain Sustic, thanks to the €2. Try Mr. Gimmick. It's a great and unique NES game. Maybe we will.
Yeah, that doesn't come out. That was like one of the last released.
Oh, you looked it up?
NES games. Well, I've just heard of it. I heard of it way before we started doing this. So it is probable. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, it was released 1992. So yeah, we could play it next. In the next year.
I love how it is called the Millennium Falcon arc. And yes, I know. I read him getting the Berserk armor. I read again, I don't even know. It was literally not that long after the Berserk armor. Probably like 10 to 15 chapters after that. Is when I stopped.
You missed the big whale though. That was cool. He gets eaten by a big whale and he stabs it in the heart.
Well, maybe I'll go back and read it.
That's like the very end. Or at least it's around when I stopped reading. I stopped reading right before the boat arc.
Tidia TDA, thanks to the €2. Anime recommendation Konosuba. I'm well aware of Konosuba. I also know of Sylvia, yes. I mean, how could I not? And Kaiji Goat. Someone else brought up Kaiji before.
Oh, dude, Kaiji is good. Wait, no. Fuck, am I thinking of a different thing? There's one where it's just a dude who's like fucking learning kung fu and beating people up.
Okay.
Is that Kaiji? I don't remember. I don't know. Anyway, I'm moving on.
They're saying gambling.
Japanese words all sound the same.
They're saying it's about gambling.
Oh, no. Kaiichi. Yeah, okay. Wait. You know, I haven't seen that. Kaiji. See, wait, is it Kaiji? Kaiji based. Kaiji goated. Am I thinking of a different? Kenichi? Am I thinking of Kenichi? Yeah, Kaiji is gambling. Someone in chat has to be enough an anime nerd where it's kung fu. No, it's not Baki. I remember the last episode of the anime, and I don't know, maybe there were more seasons, is he fights Odin, which is just a dude who his like ultimate skill is he could see where anyone was fighting from. Kenichi? Okay, it is Kenichi. That show rules. I haven't seen it since, you know, middle school or something, but I remember it being awesome.
Tyla Roosh, thanks
yes,
to the...
Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple. Okay, yep, okay. Chat's right. They got it. We should watch that.
Okay. Maybe we could.
Yep.
Tyler Roosh sends me $2 in a pair. Game Sense, thanks $5. Also, congrats on hitting 147k. Only 3 more years until you hit 150k, and we get to see you play Ninja Gaiden or DMC for real. Yeah, I mean, the easy answer would be 150k stream. I just play the games you guys asked me to play, pretty much. I think that works. Don't have to do anything crazy. It'll be less.
We should watch Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, I guess we could.
Really, the ant arc is... I wonder if you just skip to that part and only watch that part. That's like the real good shit, and then everything else is like, all right, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's not bad, but you know what I mean? It's just, like, the ant art's the real shit, where you're like, oh, damn, this is, like, good. This is crazy. Hey, sorry. I was reading chat.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Reigning Terror, thanks $10. Since the filthy Pajit's hands are trying to touch Blaze Blue, why didn't Neil Chosen Man get a Netflix adaptation of The Last of Us 2? It'd probably be more accurate than the TV show. Druckmann's literally working on the TV show, so I don't think it would be any more accurate. Plus, it already is very accurate. I was checking back the footage of the early part of Last of Us 2 that we played, and the therapy shit is the only new shit. The rest is pretty much from the game. Lost Zephyr... what?
Oh yeah, I have to explain something to you. So chat's shitting on the ant arc right now, and I think I figured out why. I know why. So I'll explain to you what the ant art is. All it is they're ants, right? And they're going to take over the world, and they like farm humans and eat them and stuff, right? And the arc is about humans killing them all, right? Genociding the ant people. So it's a bunch of humans killing bug people. So of course your audience of anime fans doesn't like that, because that's the equivalent of us, the humans, going to Japan and killing all of them, the bugs.
Oh yeah,
right?
that does
so
make sense.
That's the best arc.
Yeah, that does make them seethe. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, go ahead.
Lost ever, thanks $10. In regards to the White Chad stabbing, the U.S. government has an agency created by the 1964 Civil Rights Act called the Community Relations Service that shows up to these cases and does something. Yeah, well, you know, we can't have people mad at crimers. That would be bad.
Crimes are good, actually.
Black Metal Gamer, thanks $2. If you can eradicate one game from history, what game?
Dude,
That's
fucking
hard.
Uncharted might be a good answer. Like, I hate movie games so much, and I feel like that created it.
It definitely popularized it. I think Kojima really created it, but
yeah, it's true.
But yeah, Uncharted probably
maybe
popularized it.
Yeah, maybe we kill. People would be really mad if you say Metal Gear Solid, though.
Yeah, I like Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, dude, I don't. GTA maybe would be.
Yeah, eliminate Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, I guess it'd have to be GTA 3 though, because I don't think there's anything wrong with 1 or 2. But
right, but I just think, is there any way to stop video games from becoming normie media? You know?
Yeah.
Or at least like keeping it quarantined to Madden and stuff. And like GTA is one of those barrier crossing games.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. What would your answer be?
I'm trying to. Ara, name your 3 favorite games. You've pussied out before. You said
who's Ara? What are they talking about?
Just the chat. Green text, MGS good. Green text, Uncharted bad. Lol.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, 3 favorite games now.
Now
or be
Quick.
punished.
Quick.
I guess
No thinking.
I'll just say Uncharted. I'll just agree with you. Wipe out Uncharted. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Get rid of it. That'll slow down the movie game shit at least for a while. I think it would have.
Yep.
It would have gotten there eventually, but
Yeah, probably.
I watched the first 2 seasons of Bleach. It's just that once it got to filler, I stopped watching.
What is GTAB?
Get that ass banned. It's from
Oh.
our boy Dale.
Get that ass
Low
banned.
tier god. Low tier god.
Mods, crush his balls.
Yeah. Did Ara not post? How long does it take to type out 3 games?
Quick, it's about feelings. It's about feelings. Stop thinking about it. Look into your heart.
Yeah, that's
What
how you
is
know
your
it's a
favorite
lie
game?
if it
Yes.
takes this fucking long to type.
If it takes too long, you're lying.
All right, anyway, moving on. Dinner time, thanks $2. My bussy is so blasted, it looks like a baby yawning. Well,
right.
maybe don't do that. Some things are better just in your fantasy, not actually doing them. Give the kill order? No, we're not going to ban him, but the next time he causes trouble, then he's in trouble for sure. Because he pussied out. And wait, Frosty,
I
thanks.
don't get it. It doesn't matter. Like, it literally means nothing. You can literally, you're going to get made fun of for 2 seconds at most. Just say what your favorite. I mean, supposedly you care about video games, so you must have a favorite.
Anyway, Frosty, thanks $2. Chuds, Sin, Clapping, Berserk died with Miura. Yeah, Berserk did die with Miura. True. WizDivision Productions, thanks $5. So Kobe, how was my weekend? See the game last night. Tried any? What are you asking me normie questions to prove a point right now? Tried any new restaurants lately? Got any new hobbies besides food as small talk intensifies? Listen, trust me. I've been reading the farms thread. If you're trying to say something, yeah. The fucking failed normal fags completely took over my appreciation thread. Very cringe.
We got it. It's the Demon Souls, Ico, and Silent Hill 2. Sounds fake.
Wait, what were they?
By
Demon Souls, Ico, and what was the third one?
Silent Hill 2. I don't know. Maybe that's true.
Okay, well,
They seem a little.
if those are real, they're probably fine. I haven't played Eco though. I still haven't played Eco, but I don't know how Eco could be one of your 3 favorite unless you like puzzly walking simulator shit. But I don't know. I haven't played it. The other 2 are fine. All right. Anyway,
that's the problem. They sound too fine.
Yeah.
All of those are very critically acclaimed. I don't buy it.
unoriginal name. Thanks to $5. Please check your email, dude. You unloaded 3. No, I'm not gonna screenshot it or anything, but you unloaded several paragraphs into my email. I'm sorry. I was busy. I was working on the fucking video. I will try and get back to you, but yeah. I mean, you literally want me... Okay, do you want me to wipe your ass, too, to help you make a YouTube channel? I mean, no offense. I'm just saying, like, that's a lot of questions. That's a lot of questions. I'll get back to you, but it did annoy me that you sent that much... That email was too fucking long. Thoughts on Tomb Raider Reboot Trilogy? Only played the first of them, and it was very okay. Like, the thing is, everything... Half of it felt like an Uncharted clone, and the other half felt like half-assed survival mechanics that didn't really fit that well. I just like the deaths. All the ways Lara can die in that game is great. I'm not a misogynist. Anyway, Mr. Marvin, thanks to the 11 euros. I got some suggestions for the next Edge Kino stream. Gungrave, Dark Watch, Infamous Festival of Blood. Oh, I haven't played Festival of Blood in a long time. Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen 1 and 2, and Painkiller. That's a lot of fucking suggestions. I want to play, The Darkness, the first Darkness on an Edge Kino stream. And Festival of Blood's only like 2 hours long, so we could bang that out at some point. I haven't played that in so long. Zion Hunter, thanks to the 20 SEK. The best anime is Gurren Lagann. Devin likes...
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, Devin likes it.
Drill, spin, humanity wins.
Retro Man, thanks to 5 BGN. Kill Death Stranding. That's way too late for it to affect anything. Like, that'd be pointless. What would killing Death Stranding do? Nothing. Gaming was already way ruined by that point.
Yeah.
Al Loam, thanks for $5. Another recommendation I have is Kengan Ashura. Oh yeah, people were recommending me that. If you like MMA, you'll probably enjoy.
Kengan. Never mind, I haven't seen this.
Yeah, people were comparing it to... I think people were saying it had a crossover with Baki or something. Didn't GameSense tell me that it had a crossover with Baki?
Dude, Baki isn't a real show.
Yeah.
It's if every character was Vegeta. I don't know. Or it's like... Or not even Vegeta. If every character was both Goku and Yamcha simultaneously. There's never been a real fight ever in that entire show. It's always Goku versus Yamcha, and anyone could be Goku, and anyone could be Yamcha.
Yeah. Minute World, thanks $5. Bar is Sexy uploaded 3 AI songs for Chudcast. 1 and 3 are pretty good. You and Debbin should check them out. Maybe I will. Irish Major Tom, thanks to 2 Canadian. The ending of Gurren Lagann is gay as hell and lame.
What do you mean? Don't they just win and kill? I don't remember that well, but I'm pretty sure they just kill the aliens. That's all I've ever wanted from anything, is for the aliens to be killed.
Yeah. Okay. That was the last super chat. So anything else, chat? Yeah, GameSense is confirming what I remembered about Kengan Ashura. Yeah. All right. I guess that's it for this episode of Chudcast. We went a little long. I wanted it to only be an hour and a half. We wasted too much time on super chats this time.
Yeah, how much was the podcast? Like 30 minutes?
Yeah, it was almost half the podcast with super chats, despite there not actually being that many. Yakub, thanks to the $2. You should play Metro 2033. Already did. Actually, already tried playing that twice. 2 separate streams. Got bored about an hour in. Yeah, so sorry. I don't think 2033 is that good. Alright, that's it though. We'll see. Oh, yes, Thigh Connoisseur. I did tell Devin about Sarah. Devin knows about Sarah, the chick who's obsessed with you.
Sarah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I got
who
it.
touches herself to your voice and
Not
wants to see your
obsessed
pictures.
enough to wake up early though. Shake my head.
Yeah, true. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. She could be flaking her bean right now. You don't know.
You probably would. There's no way they could not post and shit. It's not possible. I don't believe it.
Nimbo, thanks to €5. An actual good anime recommendation, Panty and Stocking. I watched Panty and Stocking back in the day. That's one of the ones I've seen. And yes, I did watch it dubbed. That was back when I was a teenager. I used to watch anime as a teenager, but I haven't seen almost, you know, I can count on one hand the amount of anime I've watched in the past, like, 12 years, basically. Class Mystery, thanks to the 20 pesos, and it's a Hey You pair. Okay, well, I think that's a good place to end it. I know everyone's saying Sarah is a dude. Is there, do you have proof? Or is this just, you just think that it's a boy because there's no girls on the internet, LMAO. Frosty, thanks $2. Remember, it's their fault. Yeah. They, them, you know, whatever fault. Okay, I might stream later tonight, maybe, just because I know I'm not gonna be doing anything that'll tire me out. All right, I'll see you guys.
Yep. Bye, Jet.